All right, welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. Today we got another bulk deck. This time we got a red one, Menacing Brute. It's a kind of sloppy mess I put together this time. Well, there's a 6-drop granitic titan right there on the top. Menacing Brute, so we're buffing them. We're using the Menace ability, First Strike, and Hasted. And, granitic titans. That's what you're trying to get out on the board. 6-drop for a big old 5/4 buffed guy. And red aggro. Last one we did was more or less black aggro. And of course I think I got one coming up for a, green one, which is all about, big stompy things most of the time. So what do we got here? We got granitic titan for the top end of the tier. These guys are from Hour of Devastation. And 2-drop Ember Hauler, which is always fun when you absolutely positively need to kill somebody that only has 2 points, but you don't mind losing your 2/2 guy. And for more 2/2, we got Rimrock Knight, whose adventure is to +2/+0 somebody, and then, get dropped on the board and start attacking. No blocking. Thorn Moloch from Hour of Devastation as well. Got Prowess. First Strike as long as it's attacking. We got Havoc Devils, of course, from M19. Trampling 4/3. So that's your creatures. So you got a whole bunch of them, but then you got your shocks, of course. Warlord's Fury from Dominaria. Creatures you can control get first strike until the end of turn. And I think I said something about hasting. Swashbuckling, +2/+2, and has haste. All right. And for a little more control, we got Skewer the Critics. And we've got Bolt of Karanos from Born O' the Gods. Deals 3 damage to target, gets scry. So that's about it. That's 36, and then, of course, Mountains from M20. All right, so yeah, like I said, it's pure aggro. Using some of these enchantments and sorceries and things like that to buff up these granitic titans, although these guys are, 1 and 2 drops, so holding on to those spells until your titans get out on the table might be a little hard to do, but in the meanwhile, you could just wait for them to just show up and menace their way onto the board. They have to be they can't be blocked by just one creature. So you got your shock to maybe take care of shocks and Skewer the Critics and things like that, and Bolt of Karanos take care of anything that might be blocking your menacing creatures, and random things like that. Ember Hauler to hold down the fort until you absolutely positively need to blow up something. But the first strike mechanic can always be handy, because if everybody gets first strike, chances of you taking the return damage, of course, gets lower. But yeah, that's kind of it. That's always going to be the problem with, unless you want to buff up a big guy, but a small guy as well could be, particularly damaging. You don't have to wait for the granitic titan to get out there. You can, try to make the Ember Hauler work, right? The Rimrock Knight, I don't know. He's easy to get rid of real quick. Although that one, the 1-drop instant adventure ain't too bad. And he's another one that, 1 drop and then a 2 drop. You got to wait, if you draw a land every single time and you're able to drop a land every single time, 6 turns into the game, you're still holding on the Warlord's Fury, Swashbuckling, and the Rimrock Knight's Adventure. Yeah, I don't know. That could be a little wishy-washy. I mean, I suppose, you know. But in the meantime, you know, you could hopefully, you know, if you have a lot of these cards, you're going to have to, you know, in your hand, there's not much room to just hold on to them. You got to be doing something for 6 turns before you can start bashing your opponent. But anyway, that's short and sweet. Red aggro, trying to get as many hastes and menacing and first strikes and things like that into the deck as possible. Obviously, if this was a bigger deck, there's more you could do, but then as the size of the deck grows, the slower you might become, because, you know, the lands, although there's probably going to be more lands, are going to be harder to draw because you got more of the regular spells in there. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Please hit like, hit subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is, you know, this particular deck is straight up modern or real low budget modern and modern Pioneer and all those other formats, not in standard anymore. But let me know what you think, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more Perdido Key Gaming.